Tonight, a Concord couple is using their shared love of music and games to honor a loved one.
They hope their fun approach will bring awareness to a serious topic. Photojournalist Ben Green shares their story.
Board games. They really bring people together, especially Chris and Greg Surrett-Forgach.
Yeah, that'll help.
Well, we met 32 years ago.
By, just being out and about in Charlotte. We broke up.
10 years later, we
Ended up working at the same company.
he sort of, in our office, mailed me a lot of cards and little notes to say, please go out with me. And so it was kind of hard to say that.
In 2024, Chris and Greg founded Arise Entertainment, a small indie game studio ran out of their home in Concord. They initially started it as a
Fun thing to do for retirement.
and a
Shared joy of us really wanting to make a mark.
Once we got started, we realized we really have an opportunity to do so much more.
They created a music trivia game featuring questions about music from the 70s and 80s.
Dun, dun, dun.
Take on me.
Yes, okay, that's better.
It's called Tim's Music Playlist, named after Chris's brother.
My brother took his own life in 2021.
I wanted this to be his project to
Create sort of a moment where I could pay tribute to him.
and allow this tragedy to make a positive impact going forward.
I'll cook dinner tonight if you can get this.
What started off as a tribute grew into something bigger.
That one really has just caught fire.
Now with each purchase, 50% of the profits goes towards suicide awareness and prevention.
Oh gosh.
The game reminds Chris of fond memories with Tim.
We would always get together, even if we were at a bar or a restaurant. If they had music on, we were playing trivia. Who did this? What album was this from? There was always something, because that was his foundation. Music was sort of his love language.
You remember that song? Flashlight.
Today, those moments of music and trivia continue, not just through the game,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
but through the life that Chris and Greg have built together. Something that Tim would be proud of.
Yes.
Ben Green, WCNC Charlotte.
If you or anyone you know is struggling with their mental health, we want to remind you that there is someone out there to help. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline is free and available 24/7 by dialing or texting 988.